Hola and blessings from sunny South America. We're here in Bolivia and we're in front of one of the orphanage homes. These homes are set up to handle 10 children that have been orphaned or abandoned here in Bolivia, and they're actually raised by 2 Christian house parents. It was such a blessing for our children to come to know Jesus Christ just because of the family that they were born into. So we wanted to provide that same opportunity, that same blessing that we had when we grew up to the orphaned and abandoned children of Bolivia. So we build small homes. It would be much more economical to build large institutions and put 200 or 300 children in one location, but we thought there would be a much better chance for the children to come to know Jesus Christ if they were raised by a Christian couple in a small home. So the one directly behind us is one of our orphanages. The way that we choose our site is that we feel very strongly that the church on earth is God's tool to grow His kingdom. So we always want to partner with a church. So we look for a strong church, one that is well developed and good tithing and great understanding of the Bible. And when we find that, and they have a love for children, then we go and choose a lot. We choose a building location. So the church is chosen first, then a building location, and then we start construction. And these homes are unique in that our children will stay here their entire life. They'll consider this their home even after they go to university, even after they get married. They're going to consider this their home. As children leave, we'll bring more in, but they'll always consider this to be their home. For a lot of institutions, as the children hit a certain age, they're asked to move on to another location that's for an older or a younger child. Here, this is going to be their home. So it's much like what we've experienced growing up. And we've really been blessed with teams and churches and individuals, interns that want to come down and help us build. I tell you, it's just so Christ-honoring when you see North Americans and Australians and people from Europe coming down here and working with the Christian builders that we have here in Bolivia. And watching them struggle through the cultural differences and the language differences is just it's all just Christ-honoring, because if it was easy, then anybody could do it. But I think God really is pleased when He sees the lengths that we go to build His church here on earth despite those differences, despite those difficulties. The opportunity to build relationships with the children continues for the next 18, 20 years as long as these children are living there. So I just picture prayer requests being shared from a North American or a European or an Australian church to a Bolivian family here. And the children here in Bolivia praying for children's needs in those supporting congregations, and the supporting congregations praying for the needs of the children here, and the opportunities for teams to come down and enjoy the company of these little kids. In an effort to support these homes, we had it on our heart to sell Bolivia's best coffee. And here in Bolivia, they've got some of the best Arabica beans, and we've been shipping those back to the States and having some of the finest roasters in the United States roasting these beans and selling them to churches and Christians and businesses in hopes that would fully support our orphanages here in Bolivia. So right now, you've got the opportunity to support some orphaned and abandoned children to be raised in a Christian home just simply by drinking some of Bolivia's best coffee. The opportunities are endless, and I think so Christ-honoring when He sees His people, no matter what the language barrier, culture barrier, or the distance is, coming together and sharing in fellowship. So if you're interested in that, we'll have information available. But I know that the funds are there, that there are churches in North America and in Europe and Australia that are interested in doing these projects. So if it's on your heart, please pray about it and contact us.